Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so if you watched yesterday's video and you've been around for a while, you know that sometimes Spirit will leave little clues. And I found on the table yesterday the rocking horse. So there's a baby involved in the situation that we read about yesterday, or there may be one involved in today's. And an infinity sign. This is a representation of infinity, abundance, a lot of it, a never ending source of abundance, and a child. Okay? It makes me have the feel that you could have lost a child. And this child is now forever a baby. Okay. I don't know though. Take it as it resonates. Now, for today's reading, I asked Spirit for a song, and Spirit gave me a song, and I'm going to read you the lyrics. The first song I got was called, I thought I had it saved in my lights, but I'm going to have to look it up. Light On in the Kitchen, Ashley McBride lyrics. Okay. So, this is how it goes. Always check the door before you lay down. Keep a glass of water by the bed. A dose of local honey will keep your nose from running. Little things like that, she's always said. Never back up farther than you have to. Pray for those that don't have a prayer. Honey, trust yourself. You better love yourself, 'cause till you do, you ain't no good to anybody else. And honey, boys are dumb, but you're gonna find your one. Love him hard, bless your heart. You'll need someone to listen. That's why I leave a light on in the kitchen. Pancakes just taste better after midnight. When you make friends, always be colorblind. Your freckles make you pretty. There's more to life than being skinny. When you feel fat, it's mostly in your mind. So, honey, trust yourself. You better love yourself. 'Cause till you do, you ain't no good to anybody else. And, honey, boys are dumb, but you're going to find your one. Love him hard, bless your heart. You'll need someone to listen. And that's why I leave my light on in the kitchen. Well, honey, trust yourself. Laugh at yourself. If something tries to hold you back, get up and give it hell. And for heaven's sake, always have a place that you can do some crying and some bitching. And always leave a light on in your kitchen. All right. So then I said, why does this person need to talk to somebody and have a light on in the kitchen, Spirit? And I got this. Sorry by Buck Cherry. And it goes like this. Oh, I had a lot to say, was thinking on my time away. I missed you, and things weren't the same. 'Cause everything inside, it never comes out right. And when I see you cry, it makes me want to die. I'm sorry I'm bad. I'm sorry I'm blue. I'm sorry about all the things I said to you. And I know I can't take it back. I love how you kiss. I love all your sounds. And baby, the way you make my world go round. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry. This time I think I'm to blame. It's harder to get through the days. You get older and blame turns to shame. 'Cause everything inside, it never comes out right. And when I see you cry, it makes me want to die. I'm sorry I'm bad. I'm sorry I'm blue. I'm sorry about all the things I said to you. And I know I can't take it back. I love how you kiss. I love all your sounds. And baby, the way you make my world go round. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry. Every single day I think about how we came all this way. The sleepless nights and the tears you cried. It's never too late to make it right. Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry I'm bad. I'm sorry I'm blue. I'm sorry about all the things I said to you. And I know I can't take it back. I love how you kiss. I love all your sounds. And baby, the way you make the world go round. And I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. So somebody is feeling guilty and shameful even for the way they've treated somebody, and they need to talk to you about it. I think you're the one that they need to talk to about it. But perhaps before they can, they need to talk to somebody else about it, about how you might receive this apology. So, what I want to look at, first of all, I'm going to get a prayer. May I have a prayer, please, for the collective today? Our Father who art in heaven, this is about forgiveness. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who've trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. And I'm going to say that this could be anybody in your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic love, even though it says, I love how you kiss, I love all your sounds. That could be anybody. This could be a friend of yours. It could be a family member. It could be somebody that you are just really, really close to. And you've had some kind of beef between the two of you because of something stupid that you said. And now that person has been hurt by the words that you put out there. And once you put words out there, you have to be so careful in life what you say, because your words cannot be taken back. Have you ever heard that old saying, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words can never hurt me? That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. Words can hurt you worse than... I would much rather you hit me with a stick, because my bones can heal, than to throw a bunch of fiery darts at my mind that I can never forget. Because once you put it out there, it's there. And once trust has been broken, it's like a sheet of paper when you crumble it up. You can straighten it back out, and you can even read it. You can even write on it again. But those wrinkles are not going away. And so I feel that that's the situation that's here, is there's somebody in your life that you owe them, or they owe you an apology. And we're going to see how they might receive this apology. And you need to talk to somebody about this. Somebody who is older and wiser. All right, show me how you're working in this collective. That didn't take long. They're helping somebody to have humility, joy, and gentleness. So you're going to humble yourself, and this is going to bring you a lot of joy. Joy is not the same as happiness. Joy is something we choose. Happiness is contingent on the circumstances in our life. Joy, it comes from spirit. So this is going to bring you a lot of joy, and you're going to be gentle with how you handle this person. It's going to have to be an honest and sincere apology, always. Apologies are better. The best apology is changed behavior, but it usually comes with at least an acknowledgement of how you've harmed somebody else, okay? I feel that there's going to be a huge breakthrough in relationships during the holidays, when you're visiting with your families. And this is going to bring peace into your life. That's the most important piece right there, is the peace. Okay? And this is going to also help you to be more kind, more gentle, more affectionate. Your family is going to have healing, is what it looks like to me, in whatever relationship this is. Spirit, may I have a message for the collective. I'm hearing what's true about you. We may even go with Sweet Tea for the Soul today. These are just books I've picked up along the way. They're nothing spectacular, but they are what I use. Thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you want to say hello to me, or just leave me a comment. I love to read your comments, and I try to respond to them all. If I don't respond, it's because sometimes YouTube doesn't show me all of your comments, but if I see it, I'm responding to it, okay? My phone number is in the description box. You're welcome to text me anytime. All right, may I have a message, please, about what's true about us? You are God's friend. I do not call you servants anymore, because a servant doesn't know what his master is doing. I have called you friends, because I have made known to you everything I have heard from my Father. John 15:15. And somehow 15:15 is significant, okay? And so is John. Somebody's name could be John, or you may know a John. God, it's stunning realization to know we can call you friend. Your loyalty, care, and encouragement make all the difference. Thank you for not keeping us at a distance, but instead wanting to be part of our lives in an intimate, personal way. Please help us to be loyal, faithful friends to you too. When I consider what friendship really means, I think it comes down to this one thing. A True friends are for us no matter what. They are not crossing their arms and saying, I knew you couldn't do it. They are not passing the gossip along with the potato salad at Sunday dinner. They are not wondering when we'll get over it, but instead, how they can walk with us through it. When I think of Jesus being a friend to us in these ways, it changes everything. It's easy to think of Jesus as powerful, mighty, and holy. It's simpler for me to bend my knee than to dare to bend his ear about my daily, ordinary struggles. But we are his friends. We can go to him with anything and everything. We can trust he'll be there to love, encourage, and support us. And see, this is the kind of friend that I think you're having to deal with here. And it's also it's great news that we have Spirit as our friend. And you hear me talk to Spirit like a friend. Everybody, you can talk to Spirit the same way if you don't already. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Spirit says leave it there. All right, now we got to find out how this happened. And I think we might be able to pull a little bit of the details out of the Kipper. Let's see what Kipper says about how this happened. Somebody was imprisoned and they were writing letters. So you were in a situation where you were locked up. You were not able to get out of this situation. And this brought you sudden wealth. Somebody may have been talking to you and you were like, oh, you're in a situation where you need some money. I'll send you some money. You may have been imprisoned, literally. You got a message and you were in despair. Like, what do I do about this? This is disturbing. All right, show me how this happened. Show me how this happened, Spirit. They could have called you for bail. Show me how this happened. There's a wealthy man here and a child. So there was a child. You could have been this child. And there was a wealthy man that, like, they weren't there for you as a child. Or you have a child. Somehow there's a child and a wealthy man. You figure out what that means. Somebody was concerned. This could be a girl with brown hair. Belinda. I'm hearing Belinda. And I'm hearing Melissa. And I'm hearing Stuart. And I'm hearing Jessup. And I've heard Jessup before in my readings. So you may be somebody who's returning from some time away from the channel. Welcome back. Somebody has a canopy bed. There's a little toy rabbit, a stuffed rabbit like Peter Rabbit. I'm hearing Peter Rabbit. There's a wealthy man. They have a clock with a cover over it. And you can see the gears inside of the clock. You may have seen a clock like that in some house in your childhood. So there's a child and a wealthy man that's not involved. So the wealthy man is nowhere to be seen here. All right, show me what's being hidden. I'm hearing Melissa or Belinda. What's being hidden is a courtship. So secretly somebody is courting or getting to know someone. So secretly you're getting to know someone. Number 4, number 18, and number 13. And there's a message of concern showing up. What's being shown? So secretly you're getting to know somebody. What's being shown is somebody's family room, the courthouse, and an occupation. So it's like you had to go to court because you couldn't work. And somebody, maybe you had to stay in your family room. For some reason, your family is involved in, maybe you let somebody stay at your house. And it's because of having to go to court and not being able to work. Alright. And what's going to happen next? You're going to think about what's going to happen next. And I think that's you trying to decide that you want to apologize. Somebody paints, they draw, they're thinking about their mother, they're into old records, like vinyl records, number 16, number 21, 23, and 34. What are they thinking about, Spirit? Spirit says I need to get the other deck. How they can't work, they can't toil and labor. Somehow work factors into this. Alright, maybe they worked too much and this wealthy man wasn't there for you because they were working too much and they were secretly dating somebody or getting to know them. Show me how this happened, Spirit. Show me further how this happened. We're going to find out what he's thinking about up there. He's thinking about something. Alright, show me how this happened. This could involve a father and mother. Oh, somebody's mother could have had like... I'm going to show you what they look like. See that picture? That's what their mother looked like. Possibly. Or that could be you. Alright. This came out in reverse. I'm going to leave it that way. See what it says. I don't usually read these in reverse though. You can't say thank you enough. We can't be all things. And it isn't personal. So this has the sense that this person feels like you're not grateful. You feel like you're not enough and like this isn't personal. Shit's not always about you. Alright, that's how it happened. I feel like somebody wasn't there for you as a child. Your father probably. And he may have had money and he didn't share any of his wealth with you. Alright, what's being hidden? Maybe he did share his wealth with you. Go solo and agree to disagree. Remember you were getting to know somebody? Y'all got in an argument and you were like, I got to get away from you. I'm just going to agree to disagree with you. You probably got in an argument over some dumb shit too. I'm just saying. It was probably petty and now you said things you can't take back. Alright, and what's being shown? This person cried their eyes out when this happened. That you just walked away, but you can't just walk away. It's like I just wanted to walk away and forget about you, but you can't. All you can do is think about what happened here. So what's going to happen next? You wanted to just walk away and ghost this person, but you couldn't. You're going to send a picture and be careful what you say. So okay, and I felt this before the reading. I didn't say anything, so I can't, and it doesn't matter. I don't care about stuff like that. You have to be careful what you say to this person. And you're going to send them a picture. You may have just recently sent them a picture. You have to be careful what you say to this person. And I want to tell you something. When you have a very good relationship and you have love for somebody, you don't have to watch what you say. That person is going to love you no matter what you say. And they're going to see through all that dumb shit. One of you does too much and you're on the same team. Yeah. You have to be careful what you say. And that's what you're thinking about. You said something stupid. And you realize that you shouldn't have said it. And now you want to say you're sorry. That's what I'm feeling here. Show me how the person feels that you're wanting, the one that's, not the one who's apologizing, but the one they are apologizing to. How do they feel about what happened here? Because I have a feeling they don't think it's as serious as you do. They feel trapped in like somebody's shallow. So maybe they feel like you're a little bit shallow and full of shit. They feel shattered. Yeah, you hurt them because you're shallow. Oh my God, you hurt somebody by being shallow is what they're saying. Show me how the person that you need to apologize feels. They are shattered because they thought you were their friend. They thought you all were friends. Remember, we've been seeing in this collective that we have fake friends. This could be this situation being ironed out. Alright, show me how the person that needs the apology feels about this. Oh, Spirit, help me, Spirit. How do they feel? They're going to start something new. They're like, maybe one day, someday, another time, but right now it's not possible. because there's distance here. There's a barrier. We're separated by distance. They're like, I'm going to have a fresh start. I'm going to have a chance to go in a new direction. Maybe someday, somewhere, another time. But right now, I have to get away from this because there's just distance here. They might feel distant. How do they feel about your apology, though? Like somebody's not using their intuition and they're drifting or not drifting. Like, I think this person is using their intuition about drifting here. They feel like that there's been drifting between the two of you. Like, you're not as close as you used to be. And why not? Oh, that didn't take but a second. Because of somebody being shallow and nourishment, like having soul growth, having harmony, comfort. It's like you are very deep and nourishing. But the depth is in reverse. So it's like, this used to be a real deep connection. And we used to really be there for each other and give each other encouragement and things like that. And it's just not that way anymore. Why is it not that way anymore? Because of somebody being a mirror. Because when you look into this person, you see your reflection. You see your own self. This person mirrors you. And it's hard when you have shared feelings like that and you see your reflection. You're hoping for something. How does the person apologizing feel about this person? Like they need to say something about being solitary. They need to make a confession about being alone, being single. They need to tell you something about being single. But they had too much pride somehow. What would they say about being single? That there's irrational fear, saying no, and dismissal, rejection. The rejection is here when it comes to being single. And they're getting clarity on this because they had too much pride. All right. Anything else they would say? They're hiding something. What are they hiding? That they want a second chance. They want a second chance, and they're having an epiphany. They're realizing that they need a second chance. There could have been an addiction involved here. What do they want a second chance of? They're conflicted. What do you mean they're conflicted? It has to do with having too much pride and ego. What would they like to say? They can't say it. That's the problem. They can't say goodbye to you. They've been cold to you. And they haven't been telling you why. Well, what is the why? Oh, my mother freaking goodness. Because divine masculine is running from divine feminine. Do y'all see what just came out? Divine masculine is running from divine feminine. That's why. I ain't never seen no shit like this in all my life. They were running from you. Oh, wow. This person. Oop, doop, doop, doop. There it is. Oh, it's a spiritual connection, too. You've had a lot of emotional shit, and one of you has developed a resentment. Alright, what happened in this spiritual connection, Spirit? We done got divine masculine and feminine out here. Trust the plan and feeling desperate. You were trying to trust the plan, but feeling a little bit desperate. I ain't never seen that. Yes, I have. My readings are always like that. I don't know why I'm saying that. Freedom and trust the plan. So somebody thought that they could go in this direction and it would lead them to freedom. But it looks like they ended up not being free and rejecting somebody. You're telepathic and trust the plan. So you have a way of reading this person's mind. Y'all finish each other's sentences. You know what this person is thinking without them speaking a word. You got a way and you're telepathic. Alright, show me how this happened, Spirit. Y'all, somebody had to make a decision about a divine union. This is very cut and dry. This is a twin flame. What's being hidden? I've never seen one come out this so strongly that this is a friend of yours, and you support this person. Secretly, this is your friend that you support, or you should be supporting. And what's being shown? That I miss you. I miss you. I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. And what's going to happen next? Oh, whoa. Okay, somebody is unfazed because of differences and they're arrogant as hell. Somebody is having differences with somebody, or there's incompatibilities. Maybe we're just too different to make this relationship work. And I'm unfazed by our separation since I wasn't emotionally invested. So this person is going to pretend like there's no difference. And be arrogant. That's nasty. That's nasty shit. They're going to pretend like this hasn't fazed them. That doesn't sound like somebody who's ready to apologize, does it? Why are they going to do this? Because you first. You know where to find me. This is somebody else. Somebody else is going to have differences and be arrogant. And be like, I'm not making a move. You know where to find me. There's somebody else here. There's a divine union that they miss you and you're friends with them. And they're making a decision. But somebody's going to be arrogant as hell because there's a lot of differences. What's going to happen with the divine union? Hold the phone. You're going to take it slow because of a love triangle and regret and that this was not for you. So you went towards somebody else that's arrogant and you're different from them, like different races, your ages are different, you're different in some way. You might just have differences of opinion. There's differences though, and this person's going to be arrogant. Somebody is incomparable, but that is in reverse. So it's like, you can't compare to this person. It looks like to me you're going to have regret. That's what you want to apologize for. You regret this love triangle. You got yourself in a mess, sweetheart. What's going on with this divine masculine spirit? They've been through a dark night of the soul, but they're coming out of it, I think, because they've had so much fear. They've had a lot of fear through a dark night of the soul. They're understanding that they have too much fear. You have too much fear. You need to stop being so afraid. What are you so afraid of, baby? Money and understanding. You're afraid because you don't have enough money, maybe? There was a wealthy man, but he's not wealthy anymore. And there's a child involved, too. Alright, show me how the divine masculine is doing here. They're recognizing, they're spying, and they're feeling a sense of nostalgia, but maybe romanticizing a little bit. What do you mean they're romanticizing? They're losing their patience. Why are they losing their patience too? It's like they're romanticizing and losing their patience because of some destruction. Divine masculine is recognizing destruction. I think that's been caused in this connection because of not being patient with somebody and romanticizing a relationship. Alright, what's going on with the divine feminine? Divine masculine, baby. Divine feminine, you have a soulmate and you're in your tribe. This person over here has been through hell. This could be a Sagittarius. They're recognizing that they've been romanticizing something and they've been impatient and this has caused destruction. What's connecting the two of you? The answer is no to a metamorphosis. Why don't you want to change? Remember, they're arrogant because of big dreams. So you're saying no to something. What are they saying no to? Let's put the soulmate back in. What are they saying? Oh, that's unawakened. What are they saying no to? To creativity, being a muse. Why are they saying no to that? So they don't want to be involved in creativity because last winter, what about last winter? Or some winter they were numbing. What are they doing now? They're mirroring you when it comes to not communicating. So you're having a hard time communicating how you feel. Your communication is a factor here. They might not be talking to you at all. What would they say to you if they could say anything they wanted? What would this... Oh, whoa! Oh, Spirit. I'm telling y'all right now, this reading... I'm not going to stop it, though, because this reading is important. Well, probably one of the most important readings I've done in a while. Okay. I can't even get to stand to stay up. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Just be prepared, because here it comes. What would they say to you? This person makes you nervous when you talk to them, and you have a hard time getting your words to come out right. What would this masculine say, this divine masculine? I act like I don't care, but I do, and I'm reading our text, wanting to text you, but I don't want to look pressed. So this person has something they want to say to you, but they have a hard time because they have this pride about them. All right, what would she say to you? What would the divine feminine say to the divine masculine spirit? Oh, that flew out. I'm empty. My feelings are on E, and what the fuck is up with you? Why would she say that to him? Because I wish we would have talked when we had a chance. We should have talked about this when we could. And I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck did I get myself into? And what would he say to her response? What would he say? He would say, damn it, you drive me crazy. And do you know who really loves you? Me, but I'd never tell you. And that would, right there in itself, drive me crazy. And where have you been my whole life? So it's the sense of, where have you been all my life? I've been looking for you my whole life, and now, where are you? Let's see what else they would say, since we got them talking. What would this divine masculine say? I feel so happy with you. And what would she say to you? She would say, I don't know how to feel. This person over here has the sense that they are kind of at the edge of being over this, if not already. What else would he say? He would say, I don't know what you want. So you won't tell him what you want, but they daydream about a life with you. And I do love you. What else would she say to him? Y'all just need to open up and talk. I have too much to lose. I can't do this. And I wish we could go back. So she feels like she has too much to lose. And we saw she was with a soulmate in her tribe. Will you ever make things right? What would the soulmate say? I miss hearing your voice. And I don't want to let you go. So the soulmate, she's not with the soulmate anymore. They've been separated for some reason. But they don't want to let this person go, and they miss her. Wow. That just made it a whole lot more complicated, didn't it? I'm going to leave it there. What's going to be the outcome of this divine union? Somebody's going to surrender and purge because of disharmony, conflict, and triggers. So there's going to be a breakup. What's being hidden? Regret and ancestors helping you manifest. And what's being shown is that somebody regrets this, that they're thinking. You remember they were thinking that they don't want to change. Why don't they want to change, Spirit? Because in the fall, remember the fall? That was the winter. There was a lot of lack and doubt in the fall. What were they doubting? That they could be in their life purpose. What's the truth? That it's, you need, there's distance. We talked about distance. You need to have the courage to have a new beginning, but you're having confusion because of some toxicity that you're bound to. What's going to happen next? You're going to spy. Somebody's going to be controlling, and divine timing is in reverse. Why are they controlling? Because they're healing. And why are you having to wait for divine timing? Because of a dark night, the Lilith, dark night of the moon. Somebody's going to have growth when it comes to where they're living or working. An Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity, and there's going to be a reunion. Outcome of the reunion. You're going to see this person again very soon. Separation is here. An unexpected storm and being present. So something's going to happen that's going to cause somebody who had a lot of abundance to separate. So maybe somebody's here for money. Outcome of separation. A contract, career, or commitment. And what do you mean by that? Until death do us part. Debt do us part. Saturn is involved. Somehow you got some karma here. Your self-worth. Somehow your self-worth is attached to a contract. You're not going to have your self-worth be tied up in this contract, career, or commitment. And what will be the outcome of not having it tied up? You're going to have a family, home, and commitment. Use your third eye when it comes to no nurturing and compassion. What do you mean use our intuition about nurturing? The truth is going to come out and somebody's going to remember. And what is the truth? Oh, baby. That you're a divine feminine, or that you have one, and that there's a twin flame you need to make a decision about. And what will you decide? You will decide that you're in your comfort zone, that you need to be strong and empowered, and the sun is here. Your south and north nodes are involved in this. You're going to decide to be in your comfort zone and be strong and take care of yourself. What do you mean be in your comfort zone? You're going to get stability. I think you're going to come out of your comfort zone and get on your feet and be strong and take care of yourself. And then you're going to have a spark, renewal. I haven't pulled tarot, and I'm probably not going to. What's going on with Divine Masculine Spirit? Divine Masculine Spirit says they need to put away the computer because of a twin flame and not taking a leap of faith. Why don't you take a leap of faith, Divine Masculine? Because you're having to learn a spiritual lesson about money. And what's going on with Divine Feminine over here? Divine Feminine is support. What about support? They're going to go slow because right now they have to set boundaries because they're mastering a spiritual lesson about patience and rejection. And what's connecting you two? I think she was rejected. That's the feel. You're strictly sexual and having a warning about stability. So you're connected by something strictly sexual and a warning about stability. Why is strictly sexual here? So maybe this is just somebody you had sex with because of a new love. Strictly sexual is about new love. What about the new love? This is making you vulnerable. Somebody you can open up to. This new love is strictly sexual? And you're going to open up to this person? I don't know how to say it. What the hell? What is going on with this new love? It's a soulmate. You're married to this person. You're married to somebody that's strictly sexual. They're a soulmate. And they have a new love. That's the warning. This karmic partner has a new love. And that's what's going to balance. Okay. What I'm seeing here is that if one of you is with a soulmate, and that soulmate has somebody else. But you don't know this, I don't think. Show me what's going on with the soulmate. Spirit said get the tea. There's something going on with the soulmate having new love, and you're being warned about your stability. What's going on with the soulmate with the new love? They're not falling apart. What do you mean they're not falling apart? This has been a nightmare. What's a nightmare? Somebody was busy, made bad choices, and they betrayed you. While you were busy, somebody made bad choices and betrayed you, and they're a hater. This person hates you. Show me the bad choices they made. Somebody was coming in after you at the gym, and they were getting a room, and now somebody's thinking about kicking somebody to the curb. Whoa. Check yourself. Somebody's being promiscuous. We're right back to getting checked for STDs again. Outcome of your kicking to the curb. And you're going to need anger management because the sugar and the salt don't look the same. And this person's promiscuous and they're going to get caught cheating. This person, this karmic partner is cheating on this person that's with them, and I don't think they know it. And it's happening while they're saying they're at the gym. Show me the angels how they're helping here. This is complicated shit. Making somebody feel the vibes, awakening, helping them with their thoughts and what they're seeing. What's going to be the outcome of all of that? They're helping somebody to see the truth. That this is going to be powerful. Blessings. You're going to have courage and you're going to see miracles. And you're going to have to in this situation. Wow. What would this divine masculine say to this divine feminine? I don't think this has anything to do with y'all. I can't be apart from you much longer. And I want to see you. So you want to see her. What would she say to you? This is not about you all. I've been in my head about you constantly, and we're so different. I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work. So she feels like y'all have differences. Alright. And I'll be writing you a message. What are you going to say in the message? You're going to say, I promise you, I should have, could have, and would have. So they have regrets they want to talk to you about. And I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. That's what the message is going to be. And as more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you in my life. I think they're going to talk to you about regrets they have with this soulmate. They're going to tell you they're moving on from this soulmate. Because that's the one who betrayed them. Damn it, boy. Did not see all that coming. I am going to pull one tarot card just to see. I'm here to use the red deck. We saw divine feminine and masculine come out right out the gate. How are you working here, Spirit, in this situation? The Hanged Man is here. Faith is here. The High Priest is here with faith. So you're somebody who's very spiritual. And you have a lot of secret hidden knowledge. You might use hand signals for some reason. You might use sign language. You may play chess. Somebody uses hand signals for some reason. Maybe control, traffic control. There's a chess, somehow chess or checkers. I think it's chess. And you're very strategic. You're very knowledgeable. You have a lot of secret hidden knowledge. You're a masculine showing up here. But it's showing up that you have no faith in something. And that you're seeing this from a different perspective. You're soul searching even. And I think it's about this soulmate. Alright, show me what this High Priest is doing on my table with no faith. The Hanged Man is clarifying the Hanged Man. Beautiful. There's been a sexual encounter. It's caused a nightmare and also rejection. The same, and look, it was an injustice that's happening. You're seeing a sexual encounter and being a nightmare and how it's caused rejection. I think you had a sexual encounter. Look, this was very deceptive, very tricky, very dishonest. And I think that karma has come back to haunt you. Because the same way you hurt this feminine with rejection, I think is the way this karmic partner is hurting you now. And you want to be with this feminine now. And there's healing spine, just a lot going on. What are you soul searching about? About how you were unawakened. What do you mean you were unawakened? About this third party and having the Empress. Look, you were unawakened about this Empress. You're realizing you were unawakened when you did this. When you went towards this strictly sexual relationship and you're tired of hiding your feelings. I think this is all about to be put out in the open. I think that's where this is leading to. And I think you're having a hard time figuring out how to put it out there. But that's just how you have to put it out there. You can't sugarcoat it. This person is already healed from all of this. There's a very toxic relationship with a karmic partner here. I see that strongly. All right, what would Divine Masculine's best friend say to him? What would his best friend say? There is nothing in your way, and your voice matters. There's nothing in your way, and your voice matters. What would Divine Feminine's friend say, best friend say? I have never seen that page. Don't work more than you live, and acknowledge the good. Acknowledge the good and don't work more than you live. God, that sounds like me. That sounds like me. Alright, let's get one of these. A lot of this sounds familiar, somewhat. What is going on here, Spirit? That's a lot of cards. Spirit, please make I have one. I gotta go to work. That Spirit said take those. Okay. Bright Destiny and Freaking Beautiful with Queen of Hearts. You could have a Cancer placement or you could be a Cancer. Alright, Bright Destiny, number 14. You have a bright destiny. It's okay to feel unclear or even confused about what is happening in your life or within you at this time. It's like that because you're going through soul growth. Things will become clear in time. For now, however, let this process happen. Fear can make us try to force something that isn't quite ready yet. Don't try to impose meaning, take action, or understand it all prematurely. Don't think too hard. When it's time for you to act, you'll know it. It's okay to relax and trust that the moment of clarity will come when the time is right. And you need to know that you're freaking beautiful. Number 16. You are here to march to your own beat. You can be happy and free whether the world looks at you with awe, admiration, confusion, or love, or all of these at once. Others can love you even if they can't always understand you. Being different doesn't have to mean being alone. It's only when you try to change yourself to fit into a stereotype that you're going to lose your way, becoming unhappy, discovering obstacles, and feeling increasingly rejected or defeated. The universe doesn't want you to be someone else. It wants you to be you. When you quit trying to fit in and enjoy being yourself, you win. And Queen of Hearts, number 32. Your heart has been chosen by the divine to be a temple for spiritual light, an inner place where grace and healing can dwell. This is very special. A temple is kept clean and pure, scented with sacred perfumes of incense, made beautiful with our feelings of reverence and love for the Spirit. Kept uncluttered, spacious, so that as much spiritual presence as possible can enter. When Spirit enters and fills the temple of the heart, things of extraordinary beauty take place. Even the apparently impossible become possible. Clear your heart temple with forgiveness, gratitude, and love for the Spirit, so it can fulfill its divine destiny of being a sacred channel for beautiful divine grace. So you are very special, it looks like, whoever you are. You have a beautiful heart. You're friends with God, and it's an intimate friendship that you have with Spirit. Let's see what your higher self would say real quick. Oh, what would this person? You're going to have courage. Somebody's going to be courageous and take the first step to be in the light. Right now there's confusion about whether they're on the right path. They feel like a failure. They're pissed off, and they're having to have acceptance that they can overcome obstacles, forgive, use their intuition about love, fear, and divine timing. Beautiful. All right, let's see who Spirit's talking to. Who are you talking to? DNIHPGP, number 4. Number 2, HY3ONZWP, number 3, 10, IMKOKLF, LPNVPMD, number 5. And I have to pull some cards about money here. What's going on with this Divine Masculine's money, Spirit? A surprise. Justice. It's a surprise about justice, but it's in reverse. Why is your surprise in reverse? Because you're going to use your voice when it comes to social media and animals. And you're going to have options. What's going to be the outcome of social media, animals, and using your voice? Somebody doesn't see it, but there's an investment being made when it comes to being a crafter. Somebody's making an investment in making crafts. Somebody was unreliable when it came to charity. And this is causing you to be in your feelings and you don't want to take a risk. What would be the outcome if you took a risk? Oh, you would have a loss. If you take a risk, you're going to have a loss when it comes to business, a mechanic, settling, and not promoting. Alright, what's going on with Divine Feminine's money? Divine Feminine, you're at a crossroads when it comes to making peace, science, and not talking to somebody about this. What do you mean not talking to somebody? It has to do with having setbacks, growing up, and your money coming to a halt. What's going to be the outcome for you? You're going to be on the right path in divine timing. And what will that look like? You managing your money, not doing odd jobs, being a manifester, a rescuer, not into sports, and being a laborer. Whoa. Beauty on the bottom of the deck. Anything connecting these two? Caution, you're going to have luck, a strategy, and something's not going to be written. What do you mean not written? It has to do with being an inspiration and unlocking. What are you inspiring and unlocking? Somebody's home is here, something temporary, and it's something you're planning when it comes to your home and your soul tribe. Outcome of your home. Somehow you might live together. You're going to have the office, your solitude, and the artist. So it looks like there's an office somehow connected to you all. And recognition is here. Not recognizing something. There's something going on with your money right now. Be careful about that. It says you're going to have luck though. So, alright, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to pull some trinkets. This has been one of the wildest readings I've done in a while. Alright, I have a feather. I keep getting this motorcycle riding skeleton. There's a cross here. Somebody's loved one could ride a motorcycle. Wow, there's a wave. I've never seen anything like this. A family tree or tree of life. My peace sign. A mermaid. The letter E. The letter E. Look, I got a silver pirate this time. And an engagement ring. Somebody's going to get married. Or engaged. They're going to give you an engagement ring. Or some kind of ring. Alright, what's going on with this bowl? An elephant. An evil eye. Holy shit, y'all. I got 2 keys. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. A music note with a skull. You're showing off today, baby. A compass. Figuring out what direction you should be going in. A feather. A squid or an octopus. A piece of crystal. And the freaking pirate again. He's showing off today, ain't he? I love you, baby. Thank you for being here. I hope you got something out of this message and that you'll let me know by liking it, sharing the content, subscribing. Something was trying to stop this reading from being put out, so I'm hoping that you got whatever it was you were supposed to get from it. Mwah. Bye-bye.